Hello, friends. Are you ready to hear the rest of the tale? Then let us commence. Let's catch up with our Ragtags, shall we? Last time we saw them, they had liberated and then left the frozen land of Coldmire and, eventually, found themselves in the seemingly endless grey dead marshes of the Drungamere swamps. If you've forgotten, the swamps are the domain of Morgilla the Black Swan, the aunt of the Lord Shade Valrilin. The Ragtags had learned that, after her role in the fall of Slanhain, and the death of her sister Gwyn Wynn, the Spider Queen, Morgilla had retreated into her keep, Tor Neath, in the east of the Summer Fens, and from its eroding parapets watched everything fall into despair and ruin. Our companions made their way through the foggy and desolate marshes, eventually coming upon a ruined tower. Here they were beset upon by a group of fey gargoyles, but managed to dispatch them with little difficulty. While investigating the ruins, they soon found a hidden hole in the ground leading into a small, rough-hewn and possibly natural tunnel system. So, of course, they dropped down into the pitch-dark tunnel and began investigating as cool as you'd like. The long tunnel appeared to have two side openings that led into chambers of some kind. The friends were also hit by a wave of foul air that carried the unmistakable stench of rotting flesh. Yeah, that's not a great smell to find anywhere, but especially in a dark and ominous underground tunnel. Slowly and carefully, the companions entered the first chamber and came upon quite a sight. In the small, cramped, rocky hollow, there were countless bodies of fey creatures in various states of decay. It seemed that something was using this space as a gruesome larder of some kind. But before anyone could be completely sickened by that thought, the heroes were beset upon by a collection of oozes and jellies. A grey ooze, an ochre jelly, and eventually a black pudding all attacked the group, mostly harming Devrina with their corrosive touch. Still, the blobs were no match for the Ragtags, and soon the team were able to send the oozes back to Jubilex and take a close look around the disgusting chamber. The bodies appeared to have been looted, and soon Varys discovered large troll-like tracks that were apparent everywhere. It didn't take long for the Ragtags to find out what was going on in these tunnels, after they moved on to the next, larger chamber. Soon after entering, they were ambushed by two terrifying and violent trolls. One radiated a necrotic aura, and the other sprayed venom after being attacked. That's nasty, innit? An intense battle broke out, and Answers almost died in the struggle. Eventually, Regal was able to absolutely destroy the rotting necrotic troll with his new sword, setting it ablaze and detonating the disgusting gases within its decomposing body. And then Unia managed to kill the second gooey one, in dramatic fashion with a telekinetic shove followed up by 3 powerful scorching ray attacks at close range. After the fray, the companions discovered a few treasure piles, the main one featuring a pretty good haul of coins, plus, wait for it, a scroll case. In the case, there was a poetic scroll, another diary journal letter thing by the bard, and this time there was also a map. Whoa! The map showed the old geography of Slanhain, but with annotations by the bard explaining the changes that had happened since the fall. In the letter, the bard wrote,
"As I delve deeper into the mysteries of the Glimmer, the artifact of old said to hold the key to Slanhain's salvation, I find myself beset upon at every turn. Despite my tireless inquiries and relentless research, I am no closer to uncovering the truth of its whereabouts. The war with the giants and the oppressive rule of the Lord Shade have left little but ashes and echoes in their wake, erasing much of the knowledge and lore that once thrived in our land. Even Dinas Emralt lies in ruins, a testament to the devastation wrought by our darkest days and the darkest nature of the Firstborn. And yet, amidst the chaos and despair, faint whispers of hope still linger. The most promising leads suggest that the Glimmer and Gwyn Wynn's grave may lie hidden somewhere along the stone shores or within the depths of In Whale, the haunted wood. It is a perilous journey, fraught with danger and uncertainty, but I am determined to uncover the truth, no matter the cost. But alas, I am faced with formidable obstacles threatening to thwart my plans at every turn. I am being hunted, pursued by shadows and a lurking darkness, relentless in their pursuit of my demise. Even with the gifts of my origins, I find myself unable to leave the safety of the swamps just yet, trapped by the very forces that seek to snuff out the light of hope. I am not one to be deterred so easily. Though the road ahead may be treacherous and fraught with peril, I will not rest until I have unravelled the secrets of the Glimmer and brought an end to the darkness that grips our land. Yours in determination, the Bard.
The Glimmer, eh? Sounds important, right? The poem in the scroll seemed to bear that out. In the poem, titled The Great Shade's Gift, the Bard told the tale of how the Great Shade, the strange and weird fey entity that created Slanhain, gifted the Spider Queen the Glimmer, a powerful undying artifact that was seemingly tied to the health of Slanhain and could do wondrous things. What became of it or what it could actually do was, well, it was pretty convoluted and confusing, wasn't it? Still, it seemed that, at some point in time, the Bard believed that the Glimmer existed and was hidden somewhere. The map mentioned 3 possible sites it could be located at. Also, it seemed as though the Bard went looking for the Glimmer at some point too. Could the Glimmer help defeat Valrolin? Could it fix the giant hole in the sky? Should they even bother looking for it? Should they try to find the Bard? Or should they try and meet with Morgula? I mean, they still have to find Minko too. Also, they still had to help Answers find his brother Jewel, remember that? It was all very exciting, but also terribly confusing. Maybe we should give them some time to stand around in the smelly, sloppy troll cave and have a long think about it all, yeah?